Hello, my brave sketcher friend. Today we are going to start our new project, a sort of big project of a new month, which I already promised on my previous video, somewhere here. It's a brief reminder that all previous months, day by day, 30 days in a row, we were drawing different objects from cityscapes and prepared ourselves to urban sketching. And there were 31 videos. You can find them in the playlist if you missed that project. It was huge and it wasn't overwhelming, as I suppose, but still it was hard to draw every day, to imagine new topics, different topics all the time, not standard, something creative all the time, and to film it and to, prepare and edit everything, because I have done it in real time. Nothing was prepared in advance, so that month was sort of tough. And this month I decided to change my approach a little bit and to create more loose schedule. So this time we are going in this project where we are also continue the exploration of how to draw cityscapes. This project will last for this month, but we will have only 4 meetings on Wednesdays. We have 4 Wednesdays in this month, and just because today is not the first, I will check the calendar. Wait a moment. No, it is for true, only for Wednesdays in this month. And we are going to draw only 4 sketches, but they will be not just independent objects, they will be complete, full colored. No, you understand me. Maybe not full colored, maybe you draw only with a pencil. It's just not a problem, but I mean that we are going to draw the whole sketch, completed sketch, not different objects. And I hope that finally we will get a short series, a short set of sketches, not something without any connections. No, it will be a pool, it will be a bunch, it will be a project which you can show somewhere. You can upload them to Behance, you can upload them into your portfolio. So we are going to again approach to, I'm not sure if I use this word correctly here. We will do our case for portfolio. Let's say maybe it is no need, but you can use it in this way. So the main idea of this project, we are not going to draw from photos. We are going to use a very interesting source of city view, maybe. We are going to use Google Maps in the mode of really city view, maybe it is called like that. And you can use this Google Map on desktop or even on your phone. I use it on my phone, and it is still okay. Maybe not everything, maybe is not so clear everything, but in our exercise here, it is not that important. Just have some idea. And how this project will look like. We are going to find every person who would like to participate. You should choose some destination which you would like to visit, maybe on vacations, maybe just it is your wish, maybe once you already have been there and you would like to return. No, maybe you have some dream of visiting, I don't know, London or New York or so. So at first step, choose your destination. Where would you like to go potentially, and where would you like to make some sketches? I have chosen Bangkok, Thailand. I was there in December for a couple of days, and actually I just like Thailand, but this exact vacation was super. So we went for a walk every day and observe this city from different angles, and I miss it so much. So I decided to choose this destination, to return to it, not in my memories, but in my sketchbook. No, in my digital sketchbook, because I draw digitally. So you also have to choose your destination. We are going to draw 4 sketches. So you need to, after that, you need to go on your Google Maps, and there you should choose 3, or no, not 3, 4 spots which you are going to draw in this when you go there, and I will show you in a minute what I mean. In the mode of this yellow tiny, how it is called, tiny guy, or so. No, I don't have. Yes, I have it. So, okay, I will show you just now. So, you'd better. Do you remember my wallpaper I was drawing with you? I will put a link in the description so you can return to it, and I explained you how to draw this wallpaper. Not just this, but your wallpaper. We are going to Google Maps. You see here, yes? And after that, we are writing our Bangkok. It is for me. If you write your city. And voila. Voila in Russian. We are in Bangkok here. So on the desktop it is even more easy. So I just show you on the phone, and I hope that you are adult person and you manage to do it. If you have some questions, just write me in comments. If your grandchildren will not show you how to do it, and I will help you. So you are going to go here, this mode. You see this icon, yes? And after that you choose this mode, street view, yes? It is activated, and after that you can close it. And so what we have, I hope that if it is clear, you just can skip this chapter and return to the main process. So, and just after that, you can see roads which are highlighted with blue color. It means that there you have this panorama way, or no, you understand me. You can tap where, no, just in any way which you would like to. Here it is, I don't know why it is so dark, but, and after that you can scroll this way and see the view, and you can see that you can work with angle, with point of view. For example, something else. Sometimes it is this view is not very appealing for you, for your drawing, but still you can see, yes, how we can work with it. I hope that this part is clear, because it is because it is very easy. If it is not, write me in comments and I will explain it for you one more time. After that, when you get there, I suggest you how can you find beautiful places. If you know this city, you can just go to those destinations which were your favorite ones. So you no need for my guidelines here for you. You can do it by yourself. But if you are only would like to go there, you'd better for two ways how you can achieve it. The first one, just prepare to go there. When you go to some vacations, you do it normally. I don't know, maybe if you don't do it, you need to prepare before your vacations, because it will become much better for you when you organize everything. And when you're prepared, it is always better. You should, for example, you go to the Paris, digitally. Maybe in future we are going to make some sketch tour in Paris, and I will show you live how I draw in real time, and you will be surrounded. I will be surrounded by you, and you will be drawing, and we will be drawing together. Maybe it will happen. I hope. I'm longing this to happen, but not today. So, imagine that your destination is Paris, for example. By the way, I've never been there, but I would like to go there very much. In my culture, in Russian, France and Paris is super desirable destination because of our history, where we had times when French language for upper classes was native language. Maybe you don't know about it, and maybe from that times we like all these cultural things like operas and cuisine and fashion and a lot of different interesting French things. So you are going to Paris digitally. Imagine it. And you should go to the internet or ChatGPT or somewhere, and maybe TikTok. I know that a lot of people who are traveling now, they find interesting spots to visit in TikTok. By the way, I have never tried it, but if you know how to do it, or you would like to take this risk, of course do it. Go to your source of information and just write beautiful places to visit, or the most important sightseeing place, or so. Just find this list, and like Eiffel Tower or opera, or what do you have, the bank of River Sena or something. You can find something really iconic, but you also can find something maybe not that popular in tourist world, but something more for native people, for local people. Just choose those options for you. If maybe in your list it will be an address, and you can just print it, type it into the Google Maps and find the destination. Or if it is Eiffel Tower or something like that, you just can write the name of this object, and you will magically find yourself in that destination. So you can do this way if you don't know the city, or you can just wander on the streets. Just put this little yellow guy in the... I suggest you to go in the historical center, because normally the views are better there. You can find more interesting places. It is my opinion. Maybe you have something different in mind, and just the choice is yours. So I only can give you some guidelines. So go there and try to wander on the streets and rotate this panorama and change the angle and try to find the spot, the scene which you like to draw, and choose several places and make screenshots, or if you just collect what you are going to draw. And I also suggest you to, we are going to draw 4 sketches, but collect more options, maybe 10, because when you will start drawing, maybe something will not be that appealing, or your mood will change, and you need to have some room for choice. So prepare everything, and we are going to draw again in a minute. And maybe I forgot to tell you your advantages of using this source of Google Map Street View mode. Why you should try it? Maybe it is not necessary, but you should explore it, because it has completely different feeling when you draw from the photos. Now we are not talking about drawing on the plein airs. It is for some people or some places or some seasons it is not possible. Even, for example, if you live in very hot temperature country, you just, as I used to live in Cyprus, and 2 months, it is July and August, it is completely impossible to draw outside. It is super hot. It's impossible hot. And you can, if you are now, no, not now, in August, in future August, if you are in Cyprus, you can use this method to draw it. No, you understand my idea that sometimes you cannot go outside, and it will be a good replacement of your option to go on in reality. And of course I cannot find myself in Thailand in a minute, but I want to draw. I want to feel that good nostalgia and to enjoy drawing these Thai spots. So, and why it is, of course, it is it's tricky one. Maybe it is not better when drawing from photos, but when you use some other people's photos, you cannot just, it is for your learning, but you cannot make prints of them only if you change a lot of things there, and if you don't draw your reference as it is, because it is, you don't have rights to do it. It's important thing. But in Google Maps you can find that spot or similar spot, and it will be yours. Like if you were there. And in photos, of course, it is one more disadvantage. When you have a photo reference, you cannot you cannot go around it, and you cannot change the angle. You cannot do this let's say dynamic things which are like in real life, but on Google Maps you can do it. So I encourage you just to try. If you have never tried it, or maybe you tried it but you didn't find it interesting, just give yourself and Google Maps more chances to explore this source. So at first you find your destination, the second you go there on the Google Maps and you created your screenshots or something And after that, the third phase is drawing process. And as I told you already, in the past, in a minute, I will show you I would like to show you my first choice. I forgot to tell you important thing that at first I decided to create a really serious project, serious sketches, strong, with different important sightseeing places. And I go there on Google Maps, and I found out that I just don't like these places, these spots. I don't know why. Sometimes I cannot even explain it. And after that, I decided just to draw maybe more typical places of Bangkok, the more typical places. There are skyscrapers, there are made wires, and some kiosks or street food or something, street cafes. It is the typical way we can views. We can find a lot of them on the streets of Bangkok. So I decided to make 4 typical views, and to connect it with my previous urban sketch and big adventure show. I would like to choose 4 topics from that project. If you don't know, every day we had different objects to explore, and I have a set of 30 topics for exploring cityscape, and that's a lot. But I have choice, so I decided to choose 4 topics from that project, and try to find spots on Google Maps which are connecting with these topics, where I can explore more about it. So, the very long intro, I understand it, but I want you to know everything in advance before you will have any questions. I want to avoid unnecessary questions, because if you need, of course, you can ask them, but I would like to provide all information in advance. And I have chosen this spot here, and you can see skyscrapers, and the topic, it is from the previous project. It's wires, and already I will show you. I hope that it will happen. I will show you the wires from that project, which I was drawing previous month. So you can see here that I have only drawn wires and a tiny fence there, but without other environment. So it was only this graphic decision. So today I will make something more advanced, because I would like to draw the full colored and the full complete illustration, sketch made on this reference from Google Maps. You can see the destination here, but it is screenshot, so I cannot move it. But you understand that at first I scroll it and choose that point of view. And by the way, I also already told you that it is important. But maybe you don't know why it is important to observe your objects or your places from different points of view. I decided to create some bonus video. I will make it on Friday, this Friday, in 2 days. And there I will tell you everything now I'm not going to spend more time because it is already maybe hour video. I don't know. But I know that I'm talking so long for you to explain everything. And there I will put a link here when I film that Friday's video in future. But you can return, of course, if you're watching it in some time, so everything will be ready for you and you can go and watch it. And there I will tell you all advantages of drawing your objects from different points of view and how maybe to find the better place from which, how you can find the better spot from which you're going to draw your object or place. And we will cover all these topics on Friday. No, maybe not all. All you need to start your exploration. So now, no more talking. And I'm going to dive into sketching. And after my sketching practice today, I will return to you and I will tell you a couple of words about my today's results and where you can see my sketch from today's practice and where you can share with me your sketches and get my feedback and words of, encouragement and support. So let's dive into sketching practice. So my first sketch from the project drawing from Google Maps is ready. It was a little bit tricky because of wires and because it was hard to find some appealing spots to draw, because I don't have enough practice, I suppose. But final result, I like it. And you can compare it with the photo from Google Map. What have we there? And by the way, I will make a special post where I will put my reference from Google Maps and my sketch, and you can observe it in details. And here I have some place to add characters. In the original photo, there were some motorbikers, and I'm thinking of drawing them, but at the same time, I suppose that we together could imagine something more interesting and creative and add a couple of, or three, or maybe one big character here. So I have the whole week until our next meeting on this project to imagine some characters, and if you have some suggestions, what character would you like to see here? Maybe, it's not necessary to draw people. It could be anything surrealistic, absurd, anything. It could be elephant, because the scene is from Thailand. It could be, just don't limit your imagination. If you have some suggestions, write me in comments here, and maybe I will choose my characters from your suggestions. For me, it is even more interesting, because we have sort of collaboration here together. And our next meeting of this project, I will, in a week, in next Wednesday, I will start, I hope so, with drawing some additional characters here. So stay tuned, and you will see everything. And of course, as always, I encourage you to try this approach. It is not super easy, but at the same time, it is really a great source, this Google Maps. It's a great source where you can find interesting spots, and you can observe them from different angles, and you can, wander on the streets digitally and observe everything very precisely. So I encourage you to choose your destination. Where would you like to go right there? Maybe Paris, maybe Rome, maybe, I don't know, some city from China, maybe South America, maybe Namibia, Kenya, Morocco, no, everything you can imagine. Maybe it is your native city if you're adult and you moved from it and you would like to return there. And when vacations come, it's not possible because you want to go to relax and to go to the sea. We're adult people and we have a lot of obstacles. But here in this project, you have this object. Return to your favorite destination or go there if you have never been there and only have this desire to visit, I don't know, Japan or Egypt. I don't know. Try to imagine or choose your destination, go on Google Maps there and just wander on the streets and find just four spots, because this project, it will be the month long, but we are going to draw only 4 sketches and we are not going to be overwhelmed and burning out. So choose 4 pictures and start with the first. Don't spend too much time for this sketch. I don't know, I spent maybe 40 minutes or so, no, maybe a half of an hour. It is a little bit time consuming as for me, but you can do it differently. You can, if you don't have that much time, you can draw just in 10 minutes, in 5 minutes. You can choose something, just, not the whole scene, but you can choose one place and draw it, and it will be already enough for practice. It is, I count it. So if you are going to join me, do all these steps and share your work. Oh, good idea. When I draw, always some ideas come to my mind. Show me your sketches in my free Telegram channel in the today's post. So I will make it, and you can drop your sketches in the comments to this post, and write a couple of words about you. Who are you? Where are you from? And maybe you can write why would you prefer to visit this destination of your choice, and what do you like to draw them. Just explain, not in a strict way, but just tell the story. Why have you chosen this city or this country to draw, and write a couple of words. Why have you chosen this, your exact spot to draw? Because for me it is very interesting to find out your story. And by the way, I am thinking, I don't know much about you, and I'm thinking, I don't know if you are experienced artist, or maybe you are a total beginner. In that case, if you're a total beginner, maybe if you are a child, or maybe if you are a grandmother who is drawing with your grandchildren, I don't know your situation. If you'd like to create better communication with me, write me in comments, and maybe my exercises, my projects could be a little bit complicated for you. It is, I am not sure. Maybe it is not. Maybe it is. And if it is, but you want to draw with me still, and you like my vibe and my approach, I am thinking of creating something more simple. Some more simple project which everyone, total beginners, definitely managed to achieve. Because I also was in a situation when I bought some course about drawing, and I just could not finish it, because sometimes it is not really. It happened a lot of times that the approach of those teachers, it was not suitable for me. I just did not understood their position, especially when they just shown how they draw without regular explanation. So I was in your skin, and I understand how it could be when you just can't, you just don't understand your tutor. And in my educational programs and projects, I sincerely would like to avoid this problem and create, especially when you know how it is said, when you buy a course, you try to do it and you failed, and it is very frustrating feeling. That's why I would like to create another project for total beginners, where everyone who will try could get results. I suppose it's this winning feeling when you manage to achieve something. It is maybe the most important thing in educational process, because you just want to know that you can do it. And I would like to help you to do it if you are if you are a total beginner, or if you a child. I don't know how could you get here, but if so, or if you are drawing with your children or your grandchildren, or some children, and you would like to have some guidelines how to do it in a funny and interesting way, write me in comments, and the next week I will make this project. I am in the process of developing it. It will be super easy and super fun. And we are going to draw together and to laugh together. So let me know, and we will come to the same, the same wave. Or no, you understand me. If I tell something wrong, I hope that you can just get me somehow. So thank you so much for joining me today. It was super fun practice, and I hope that it is useful for you, and you find now new source of drawing, not just drawing from photo or somewhere, but here it is like digital work. It's digital urban sketching, virtual urban sketching. So we are closer and closer to the option of drawing outside. And here the weather is like summer, so I hope that it will happen finally, and I will go outside and draw on a plein air. But now we are drawing from Google Maps, and of course I would like to see your sketches and your comments in my Telegram channel. And by the way, our next meeting, I suppose, will happen on Friday, this Friday, and I'm going to show you how to use this approach, the drawing something important on the city scene from the different points of view. I will prepare a set of photos, or maybe some Google photos of one very, very memorable object from Thailand. Everything is connected here, and in spite of the fact that on Friday we will draw something differently, not from the Google Maps, but I just will show you how differently could look your main object in your sketch when you observe it from different points of view, and we will discuss it. As for me, it is very interesting when something is exploring not in a standard way, so why not to do it? So thank you so much for spending this time with me. For me it was super fun, and I really glad that I can prepare this project for you, and I hope that you will enjoy it and draw with me. We will see each other next time on this project in a week, next Saturday, and I will show you another spot on a Google Maps, which I'm going to draw. and it will be also connected to one of my topics in my Urban Sketching a Big Adventure show from the previous month. So again, everything is connected, because I suppose that it is much better to explore cityscapes from the different positions, from the different approaches. Maybe, you know, we are all the time, we are exploring it here and there, this style, another style, and we are closer and closer to upgrade our skills so much. So stay with me and continue your creative journey. And I suppose that I already told you everything I want. Just I wish you a very nice day, a very inspiring sketching practice, and see you on Friday on my next video, where we are going to draw different, we will start to explore different points of view. See you there. It is much more, for me, it is super interesting, much more exciting than it sounds. It sounds boring, but in reality it is not. Just believe me, and come to draw with me. And the next week we are going to draw something super, super simple and fun. See you there, and bye-bye.